Okay, so for this video, we're just going to do distributive property with a little bit trickier numbers on the inside. So for this one, the difference is now we have a coefficient for the x. So just like last time, we're going to do the exact same steps, but all we're going to do is now we've got a 2 instead, or a 2 to distribute to. So 8 groups of 2x. So 8 times 2x. And 8 groups of 3. So I keep the addition. 8 times 3. Okay, so this time I have to simplify the stuff on the left also because I've got two numbers that need to be multiplied together. Okay, so I've got like 8 friends and each friend has 2 x's. How many total x's are there? Well, 8 times 2 is 16, so there are 16 x's. And then I keep the addition, and I've got 8 times 3, which is 24. And then we're going to remember from before, since this term has an x and this one does not, they're not like terms. So this is as simplified as it goes. I cannot simplify it any further. Okay, so again, got to make sure that we're paying attention to that. Okay, so now this one's also tricky because this time instead of addition, I have a subtraction sign. But we do the exact same thing. Just like when we were doing groups of and we just rewrote it 4 times. We do the exact same thing. So we're going to start with 4 times p. And this time, instead of an addition in between, I have a subtraction sign. So I keep the subtraction. And then I do 4 times 12. 4 times 12 right here. Or 4 groups of 12. And then I'm going to simplify. 4 times p, I can't simplify that anymore because I don't know what p is. And 4 times 12 is 48. So 4p minus 48. Same idea, but this time I have a subtraction. Okay. So again, we're just doing the same exact thing. The next one's going to be like the most tricky one that we're going to do. Okay, so now this one's tricky because I have 3 terms on the inside. So this time I need to distribute the 9 to all 3 of these different terms. It's the exact same idea as before, but this time our distribution goes to 3 different terms. So I'm going to start with the first one. 9 times 4x, or 9 groups of 4x. I keep this addition sign. Now I go to the next one. 9 times 6, or 9 groups of 6. This time I've got a subtraction sign, so I keep the subtraction sign. And last but not least, I go to the y. 9 times y. Okay. So 9 times 4x, or 9 groups of 4x. This becomes 36x. 9 times 6. This becomes 54. And 9 times y, that's going to stay 9y because we don't know what y equals. And then that's as simplified as it goes because even though 36 has a variable and so does 9, they're different variables, so I cannot combine them. So this is the simplified version. Okay. All right, so those are our examples. And then we're going to go and do some practice work.